Hey guys, I'm just going to break down one of the calls that I gave out on Sunday. You can see the Sunday just gone by on the 18th of February. I said that AUD USD was going to have a D15 long and a weekly 1 hour long because the daily wave was coming up off of negative 60. So this is an interesting situation. The D15 long was a continuation with the trend, but the weekly 1 hour long was a trend reversal. I caught this position and I made a 5x profit, which I will show you. So yeah, I just thought it would be an interesting one to break down to show you how one is a continuation and one's a reversal, and how I was looking at that based off of the call on Sunday. So just before I dive in, that is after the trade has occurred. I got in pre-London. London opens at about 7 p.m. here in Australia on the East Coast. And you can see that I had hardly any drawdown at all. And I went to bed and I let it play out. I moved my stop loss to break even before I went to bed. And I had a fixed take profit of 5x, which on New York opens at about midnight here in Australia. It hit the 5x. So that's what it looks like now that it has occurred. And now I'm just going to go back and break everything down based on the call that I put out on Sunday, just so you can see how we got this and how I was thinking about it back over the weekend when I was planning for this position to take place. So in the Discord, you could see that I was saying that the daily wave was coming back from the oversold level. So the wave was breaking back up on negative 60. For me, that makes it highly probable that you could be having a reversal of the weekly candle. So if the daily wave is breaking back on anchor, I would believe then that you could be having a blue weekly candle for the week following this anchor break on the daily, and that is the reversal entry. The weekly 1 hour would have been a reversal. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see that. Because the weekly is under the AEMA, with the continuation strategy, you would be looking for weekly 1 hour short positions. So that is how I came to the reversal entry for the weekly 1 hour, is by using the daily wave breaking back up on anchor. And now that we're on the daily time frame, you can see that the daily is trending above the AEMA. So the daily entry for me was a continuation entry because it's already bullish. We were just looking for a D15 long position because it's trending with the AEMA. Okay, so I'm going to mark up the weekly open in blue, and then I'm going to go to the daily and mark up yesterday, the daily open in green, because that is part of the criteria we need for the mechanical trading strategy. So for the weekly 1 hour, the entry time frame is the 1 hour time frame. So that's the open for the week. You can see the price was below the weekly open. We had the oversold area on the 1 hour market cipher B wave hitting negative 60. And then we had, let me just zoom in, the candle body closing above the AEMA. But it was also a daily 15 long continuation. So let's drop down to the 15-minute time frame and see how these two were actually stacked on top of each other. Okay, so that was the daily open for Tuesday, and the same rules apply. Price was under the daily open. We had market cipher B blue wave hitting the oversold level of negative 60, and we actually had a bit of a regular divergence on the D15. And then as soon as that divergence was in, we had the bullish candle closing above the AEMA. So you can see my entry was actually more so on the D15 entry and not the weekly 1 hour entry, because the 1 hour candle had not yet closed above the AEMA. But this is one of Oscar's observations. Oscar in the TPM and Discord had said, if you can double stack two of the time frame pairings on top of each other and there's confluence, it's a highly probable move. So that's why this position went so well. It was a D15 long continuation and a weekly 1 hour long reversal. So that was my entry. And then, like I said, I just set a fixed TP because I went to bed, and whilst I was sleeping, when New York opened, it hit that fixed TP. So yeah, guys, I hope that also helps to explain my call out from Sunday for one of the pairs at least, to show you what my thoughts are both for the continuation and for a reversal, how I look at both elements and try and combine the two. And I have also said as part of the AUD USD call that later on in the week, and I mean it is Wednesday today, so maybe Thursday, Friday, if the 4-hour anchors and breaks back on anchor, by the end of the week you could possibly be getting a D15 short reversal as well, or at least for one day you could be shorting again before the trend continues long. So that's in a nutshell how I'm looking and thinking about everything with breaking down an actual trade I took. I didn't risk very much on the trade. I only put $300 on the trade because it went to 5x. I made $1,500. So let me know if this was helpful for you guys, or if you have any questions for me. Thanks for watching.